Okay, so we're going to be doing something quite difficult today. I know it's not going to be easy, but I'm doing it with you. We're just spending time. If you're like me, decluttering towards a new life, maybe you've been putting off decluttering the sentimental stuff. You just weren't ready before. But sometimes I think we really have to wake up and say, will there ever be a time when you're ready to do it? And that's what I'm going to walk you through today. It will be difficult, but we can do it together. We're just going to work for 15 minutes. I'll give you my best tips, and you know what? It's all going to be all right. So if you're ready to do some shifts today, get rid of the mental blockages that you've had, or finally tackle that clutter that you couldn't face before, or I don't think you can face it before, let's dive in. Diane in Denmark here, rah, rah, rah. Okay, and first thing is just make sure that you're setting yourself up for success when you're tackling these projects. I've got this box of things which I thought, or at least last year I was thinking, these are all cards, things that I've received from people, invitations to christenings, weddings, things like that. And I'm going to walk through them today. And I've taken them from the basement, where they were in the basement. I've brought them into my office because this is where I feel in control. I want you just to go and I'll give you a second. You can pause the video. Go and grab a box of things that you have been avoiding tackling from whichever room it is. Maybe you've got that in the attic. Maybe it's in the basement. Maybe it's in your bedroom. Just grab a box or bag. Bring it to somewhere where you feel you are safe, in control, and then we can go through it. And if I'm not working along with you, if you're doing this on your own, make sure set yourself up with a nice cup of coffee. Sometimes I will have my little diffuser. This is my little portable diffuser thing. I'll put that on. Usually I'm listening to a podcast, some good music, but today I am your company. So anyway, I'll just have a wee slurp of coffee. And also, I've got the bin ready because I know my things, it's going to be going out or being kept. There's nothing here that's going to be handed on to somebody else. Okay, are we ready? And, you know, my mum died last year. I was looking after her along with my brother in her final weeks, and were there when she passed. And, you know, decluttering Mum's house, it brought so much into focus, into perspective of what are we holding on to these things for? So anyway, I'm just going through these one by one, and hold on, I'll just put you a wee bit further up. I'll show you what I can, but a lot of the things, you know, it's cards that I've received. It's maybe got, you know, personal names on it, personal information. So I'll be careful what I show you. But this was quite funny. This is actually from a friend of mine who died from cancer a year or two ago. But she had sent me back, oh gosh, 1992. Look at that, she'd stuck my face on the top. Every day I wake up and I thank God for my unique ability to accessorize. Okay, it was fine. I may hold on to that. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, and more. Okay, that one can go. Oh my goodness. Cards from... cards. My friends, they used to make cards and we would stick faces, you know, pictures from photos of us. Okay, plastic recycling. Okay, and what are you dealing with today? Like, give me, you know, tell me in the comments, what are you dealing with? Is it kids stuff? Oh, one from the kids. I'll hold on to that for the moment. Let's see. But a lot of the things, it is really, you know, confirmations that we've been to, or friends' birthdays, weddings, and I can see now, it was nice to hold on to things at the time. Oh, the force is strong in you, Diane. Okay, that can go too. It was a fun card. But, you know, take today when you're doing this little decluttering session. Oh, I'm going to give that to my friend Helena. This was something that I did for her 40th birthday back in 2006. We were talking about it the other day. I'll give it to her and then we can have a wee laugh about that, and then it can go out. Oh my goodness, yeah, and it's funny, I've really had this big change. That I'm finding a couple of things that I want to read again, and then I will put them in the recycling. But most of the things I can see, it was just, thank you cards for having attended the wedding or whatever it was. But most of that, oh my goodness, it's funny how I've really had that shift. And I know I keep on saying this to you, but we really need to make sure that we are only keeping the things that truly bring us joy. If you're finding stuff and it's got bad memories for you, get rid of it. And as always, recycle whenever you can, okay? Because I think part of the thing is, if we're just kind of willy-nilly shoving thing in the rubbish, in the trash, we're not dealing with that thing of stopping it coming back in. When we have to deal with it, get rid of it in a good way. The next time you're out in the shops or in the stores, you'll be like, oh, do I really want to buy that more knickknacks or kitchen gadgets that you're never going to use? Because they're just going to end up, you're just going to have to end up trying to get rid of them or take them to the recycling. Okay, more that can go. But I'm going to be super careful now. Okay. And I'm watching the clock because I can see how many minutes we've been going. And really, I've had such big shifts. I mean, even before Mum died. But I'm going to tell you that the truth about, we're downsizing. Maybe you're at a different stage in your life, but really, it's not the stuff. It's not the stuff, and it's nice to have had these cards, but these cards were sent. I'm reading them, I have read them, but in the end, what truly matters to me now is time with my friends, time with family, time to read books, time to exercise. Oh, and I'll be making a video soon because after like 15 years, oh, hold on, let me just stop the video for a wee minute. I'm also finding other little bits and bobs that I've brought home from parties. Anyway, those are going to plastic recycling, metal recycling. Right, more, here we go. Yeah, after a pause of about 15 years, maybe 17 years, I've started back at the gym. And the reason that started is because my bestie, Erica from America, and me, we buy these Experience Copenhagen calendars, and it's basically a Christmas calendar, and every door of the calendar is a voucher for something in Copenhagen, and you don't have to buy anything, but it'll be like a free canal boat trip, or it will be a free pastry in a bakery, or a free starter in a restaurant, or a free get to see a handball match, or there's all different kinds of stuff. And one of the coupons was 2 weeks of training at one of the fitness chains here. And the last time I went to a fitness chain was it's definitely over 15 years ago, because I used to go with my friend Helena. And we used to go to step aerobics, where we're doing that. Oh, here's some ribbon as well that was around one of and now I'm on to things like speeches from Danish weddings. Anyway, we used to go to classes together when our daughters were probably 7 years old, around that age. And then I stopped going, and I started, just because I wanted to save money, and doing running. I would just, run out the door. And anyway, I had the 2 weeks free training, and I decided, oh, that, you know, the gyms are completely different from what they were years and years ago. And so I had my 2 weeks training, and I thought, oh, I'm loving it so much, and I'm really enjoying getting fitter, stronger, more supple. So I am back to being at the gym, and they've got some terrific classes. I'm going to things like, it's called Aroma Relax, which is basically like yin yoga, where you're doing, most of it is on the mat, so you're not even having to do anything, but holding stretches for 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and she's got the diffusers going, and then she'll come around and kind of spray you a bit with different essential oils. And oh yeah, so I've been doing that, and also I've been doing what's it called, bar classes, which is a mixture of ballet exercise, Pilates, so having great fun with it. Oh, and also TRX and gravity, which is basically using your own weight. You know, you're on a bench thing and doing the kind of pull-ups and back exercises. So it's all great fun. And I can't remember where I was telling it. Oh yeah, I was telling that because that's what I want more of. I don't want to be here going through documents and holding on to stuff that I don't need anymore. Right, anyway, I shall get back to this. How are we doing? How's the time? Oh, we're only on 11 minutes. Good. And I'm seeing, yep. Oh my goodness, why? Well, I mean, I know why I held on to this before, is because there were so many other things that I wasn't ready to deal with this stuff. Well, I've just found another thing that I want to read. It's the kids, what they wrote about a holiday that we had been on in France. I can't say. I'll read that and then that can go. But, you know, the decluttering, it's a long process, and we're never finished with decluttering, because other things that I've decluttered recently, and it's not things, but is that idea of if I'm invited to something, I don't have to go. You know, I can be selective in what I'm spending my time on, who I'm spending my time with. So it's all part of the decluttering process. And where are you in your decluttering process? Because I made a video about decluttering, and you know, we go through the different stages. You know, in the beginning, maybe you're just getting into that decluttering journey. Then you need to work on the things that aren't sentimental. And then you really get the wind beneath your sails, and you're starting to notice more and more that you can let go of what you're actually using, needing, loving. And then, like me, when the kids are both grown, got their own apartments, they have moved. Hubby and I are downsizing, hoping to move out of this place, this huge place. Hopefully later this year. Now we've got estate agents coming and stuff like that, so we're really getting into it. Anyway, so I hope you're working along with me. And remember, if you're dealing with stuff that's not like the sentimental papers, you're gonna, you know, do your usual thing. You've got your bin for trash or recycling. You've got your giveaway stuff, and you've got your keep stuff. Oh my goodness, I'm actually wondering just how much I'm going to have left at the end of this, because so far from this box, I've got this. Right, okay, and all of this can go. And that's more plastic. And I, you know, when I first started decluttering the papers, I was thinking, oh, I'll keep some of these plastic ones. No, those can go as well, because we just don't have the papers coming in anymore. Okay, that can go, that can go. Okay. Oh, and some, I don't know, things that I've attended at the theatre. Do you keep your theatre tickets? That I've got another box in the basement of things which are, you know, my music memorabilia, and I will go through that as well. I'm seeing most of it. No, no, no. Oh my goodness, lots of things for baby christenings, and these kids are all grown up now. Baby christenings, then their confirmations. Next thing we'll be on to weddings. No, those can go as well. Ooh. Right, hold on, I'm just going to take some of my coffee. Remember, you know, hopefully you've got a glass of water, coffee. Ooh, it's actually getting easier. I can see as I get to the bottom of the box, it's people that, you know, we don't even see anymore. So all of those can go. Ooh. I did just find a funny one of a thing that I had done for Helena's, that birthday party when my friend Helena was 40. Yeah, well, we'll have fun reading through that again. Okay, what's the next thing? Okay, more that can go, and another more plastic. Ooh. Oh, and as I said, it's fun. It's fun to see these things, but no, don't need it. Don't need it. Okay, more paper. Oh, hold on. I meant to be chatting to you. But no, all that can go, all that can go. Oh my goodness. Another thing that I'm going to read about my school. No, you know what? I don't think I even read it at the time. I'll have a quick look. Right. Okay, more. Oh, I'm almost at the bottom. Okay, and I'm on to some kind of cards. Who's sending? Oh, I can see what it is now. Okay, it's postcards. You got fun postcards from around the place? Okay, all those can go. So basically, I can see I have always held on to things like party invitations, those kind of things. And moving forward, it's funny because I can see a lot of them are old. I haven't done that recently, so I am getting better at it. And then let's just have a look and see what I've got left. So hold on. Phew, yeah. So many wedding invitations. So there's a couple of funny things. And you know what? I remember I took this from Mum and Dad's house when I first moved to Luxembourg. I worked at the European Court in Luxembourg for the British judge, you know, the Supreme Court, Sir David. And I remember when I first moved to Luxembourg, I was 21 years old, and that was in 1989. And I remember taking this with me. Look, it's lyrics for the songs Sinatra sings. Wow, I'll have a wee look through that. That's quite funny. But everything else, that's the last thing. Phew. Okay, so empty box. I've got a couple of things that I'm going to read through, and but basically, I think. Hold on. This is what I'm left with. So I'm going to read a couple of things. Going to have a laugh with Helena because I've got a song that I wrote for her for her 40th birthday, and I'll probably have like 3 things out of this. Oh, and let me show you. I think I need a bigger rubbish bin. Look at all that. Oh, phew. A lifetime of memories, but the really best thing, the best things are yet to come. You know, and you know what we say, the best things in life are not the things, it's the people, it's the memories that you have. And, you know, maybe if you've got things like that and you just can't bear to get rid of them, you know, maybe take a photo of them and put them on your digital cloud. But anyway, I'm feeling good. Anyway, I know we went past, I usually do like the 15 minutes. I knew it would take maybe a wee bit longer. I usually set a timer. If you're doing this on your own, watch one of my videos. My videos are 15-20 minutes. I also have longer videos if you want to work a bit longer and you've got a big session to do. But remember, after the 15 minutes, take a break. Take a deep breath. grab your coffee or your water, and then you can set your timer again and go in for another 15 minutes. But we're just working in small chunks. So anyway, I hope this was helpful to you. I know we are going to be dealing with our photographs. That's one of my last things that I need to go through that I know is going to be difficult. But as I said, it's difficult, but we can do it. We can do it together. Okay, so I hope today has been hopeful. It has been helpful, and if you enjoyed the video, I'll just remind you that I don't do any sponsored content. I don't put videos, ads in the middle of my videos, so we can just work along together. Best way that you can help me, give me a pat on the back, is to leave an emoji comment, share my videos with somebody else, or subscribe. So anyway, I'm going to get all of these into paper recycling. All I've got left to say is live long and prosper. May the decluttering hygge be with you. Keep it hygge out there. And I shall see you very soon with a ra, ra, ra. Okay, bye for now.